All right, Dream Team, week 28. Welcome to third trimester. We did it. Bellies and babies growing by the minute. So for today, we have 4 exercises. We're gonna be using our big birth ball. If you don't have one for hip thrusts today, you can always use the chair, a couch, a bench, something again about this height. So we'll start with hip thrusts. We're gonna stay on the floor for all of these with some bear hover taps to really engage those low abs, find the deep core still, even as the belly is growing. Then moving into some more pelvic floor lengthening focused exercises with a single leg rock back and finishing with a figure 4 stretch. So to get up into a hip thrust, you got 2 options. You can sit on the ball and roll yourself out, or I like the stability of starting on the ground, pressing myself up and back. Whatever works for you. Also watch how slippery that floor might be. You want to make sure that ball stays in place. Push yourself up, glide yourself back. Get the ponytail out of the way, and then make sure you have enough room to lower the hips down and press the hips up. So 45 seconds of these hip thrusts. Ribs stay in line with those hips as you lower. Lift and squeeze through those glutes. Inhale, exhale, lift to squeeze. Make sure your ankles are stacked right underneath your knees, and you want your hips or your legs in line with your hips. So they're not too wide, they're not too narrow. It's just right. Squeezing through your seat. This is one of the most effective exercises we have for really recruiting all of those glute muscles. Try to relax the tension out of the neck and jaw. And even if you need a little extra support, you want to bring your hands behind your head. You have 5 seconds here. You can hang out. 3, 2, hold it up at the top. Just give me a quick hold. Quick hold, breathe in through the nose. Press those hips up, up, up for 4, 3, 2, and lower it all the way down. Ooh, the booty. All right, set that birth ball to the side. We are done with her. For the day at least, for the week perhaps. You're gonna spin around. We're gonna build up into these bear hover taps. So for these hover taps, shoulder right over wrist, hips over knees. We've got 30 seconds. Inhale through the nose, find that big full body expansion here. Exhale, brace through those low abs, hover the knees 1 inch up off the floor. We've got 30 seconds of a tap, tap, lift, press, down dog. Lower down, tap, tap, lift up, down dog. Don't hold your breath. Please keep breathing. Think about that nice stretch through the back of the body. We just worked those glutes. Now we get a little stretch into them. Lift and press up. Lower down, tap, tap, lift up, press back. Hugging the core in, last stretch right here. Pedal out those feet and come back down onto the floor. All right, for these single leg rock backs, come onto hands and knees still, send one leg out to the side. You're just gonna rock those hips straight back here. Send the hips back. I see a lot of us, we stop part way. I want you to send those hips all the way back to the heel. We're gonna go for about 30 seconds on either leg. Send those hips back, find that nice stretch through the inner thigh. Taking these at your own pace. Breathing into these. It always feels like a nice half split, nice stretch through the adductors. Last one here. And lift up. Go ahead, switch sides. Other leg straight out. Send those hips straight back. Now my mat has some extra padding under the knees. If you want to use a pillow under your knee, that can also help take any pressure off. Send the hips all the way back onto the heel. Find that nice stretch through the inner thigh. Ride the hips all the way back and press it up. One of the most effective exercises we have for lengthening the pelvic floor. Last one. Send it back and press up. Spin around, take a seat. Hands back behind you, legs out in front. This one's your seated figure 4. Just about 20 seconds on this side. Keep the chest nice and proud. You can let that right leg rock over to the side and come back into center. Really proud through the chest, letting all that tension and resistance start to melt away. If you start to notice the muscles tensing up, breathe into them. Last one. And come back up, switch sides. Ooh, this side feels a little tighter. Breathe on into it. Really focus on those muscles. When they feel really tight, when they get into like a really tense position, sometimes you might notice them resisting the stretch. And that's the perfect time to hold that spot. Don't move, just hold that spot, breathe into it. See if you can build that mind-muscle connection, signaling to those muscles to, hey, relax, melt into the stretch. All right. Ooh, those hips are gonna feel good after this one. I will see you guys next week.